Hi, I made this video just for you. Well, to be completely honest, it's not just for you, but it is for you and just a handful of other folks. You are selected to be part of this group because you have donated to Addi's Faith Foundation multiple times over the past several years. Your gifts have allowed us to do some pretty amazing things, and we are really, truly grateful for your support. Do you know the reason that Addi's Faith Foundation was started in the first place? Well, really, there were multiple reasons, but one of the main ones, or the true catalyst for getting Addi's Faith off the ground, was to pay it forward. You know, when my sweet Addi was battling cancer, we spent more days and more time in the hospital than out. And during that time, my boys, Trent and Riley, were just 4 and 5 years old. You know, they still needed to be fed and cared for, and the lawn still needed to be cut, and the bills still needed to be paid. And during a time when literally it felt like my world was crashing in around me, the outside world just carried on without skipping a beat. Luckily, I was a stay-at-home mom at the time, and Tony's job was flexible enough that allowed him to be present and yet still maintain his salary and insurance. We were fortunate enough to live very close to some of the best medical care in the world, something that some people, or a lot of people, have to travel really great distances for. And we had the most amazing friends and family and support from our community. To this day, I still don't know who all did what, but I do know for certain that I had a tremendous amount of help. Now, our situation, unfortunately, is not the norm, and I saw firsthand the struggles that these families face. You know, believe it or not, being with your sick child is actually a luxury. You know, most parents simply have to go to work or they don't get paid, and they're forced to choose between keeping their homes and food on the table or staying in the hospital as their child battles cancer. Now, not every situation, of course, is this dire, but many families are just hanging on by a thread. So that's why we started Addi's Faith, to help these families get through the tough times. And speaking from experience, I know that even the smallest of gestures can bring so much comfort. I remember a time that I came home from the hospital exhausted, you know, emotionally and physically, and our lawn had been cut. And this was such a relief to us, not only because it was just one less thing that we had to do, but it was just such a huge boost to my spirit, knowing that I wasn't alone and knowing that others cared. And that was just good for my soul, and it gave me strength during a very fragile time. So why am I telling you this right now? Well, we want to provide that sort of relief to more families. We want to pay their electric bill so that they don't have to worry about it being shut off. We want to catch them up on their car payments so that they don't have to worry about it being repossessed. These are not hypothetical situations. These are real life situations that we've encountered more than once. These families come to us for help, and our goal is to be able to provide that help to them on a consistent basis. It's difficult for us to plan when we are relying upon a 5K or a golf tournament to completely fund our mission. So we started our Sunshine Circle. And that way we can pool resources from many individuals and have a steady and consistent revenue stream that allows us to help these families each and every month. Our goal is to grow our membership to $10,000 a month. That may seem like a lot, but it's really not, and we're already more than halfway there. With your help, I'm sure we can get there. Reaching this goal would allow us to help between 10 and 15 families every month. Now, one thing that I really want you to understand is that a little bit goes a long way. Your monthly gift does not have to be a lot in order to make a big impact. When we put your monthly gift together with hundreds of others, we end up with the funds necessary to help these families. $10 will do it. Basically, for the cost of one Chick-fil-A lunch, you can make the difference in the lives of many. It's very easy to join. Just fill out the online form and your card will be charged at the first of every month. No need to fuss with it after that. Chances are you really won't miss that $10 or $20 anyway. We can also set up an automated draft from your checking account if you would prefer that. You can change, cancel at any time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for your support, and thank you for considering joining our Sunshine Circle.